So, man, here we are again. Here we go again. Another day, another moment. So these past couple weeks, I just been kind of like reflecting on, things that's going on in my life and the decisions that I make on a daily basis and the outcome of those decisions and how it has impacted my life. Not only does my decisions and what I do impact myself, but I realize it also impacts people around me. And it's a little bit of a hard pill to swallow. Because I'm not satisfied with the results that has fruition or manifested, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Anyway, let me stop playing. So once I start reflecting, I kind of just like start doing a little bit of research on like different ways of how people kind of like get through hard times or like bad decision making, or that cycle of making bad decisions. It really do get tiring, and kind of just over it. But I did come across a few different things that made me kind of like reevaluate my whole situation and what I could be doing better. And before I get in there, I want to say, like, at the end of the day, my decisions that I made that came into fruition it's really nothing new under the sun. I'm saying, like, most people go through the same thing. Most people never change. Most people make the same decisions. And if you really look at it through, from what I know, from my lens of life, a lot of people just do the same thing they've been doing for years and years and years. Excuse me. You hardly ever really see anybody change. It's not like change is not a consistent thing that you see for most people. Most people are stuck for years and years and years. Like a small example is the people who it's people who go to jail for years, do a bid, like 6 years, 10 years, come back out, and people doing the same thing. Years of that, like, that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not special in the sense of that, like, making the same decisions and mistakes over and over, pretty much. But I'm not cool with that. Like, I ain't good with that. I'm trying to elevate and be better, do better and continue to grow and not stump my growth. You know what I'm saying? Most people stump their growth. But so what I noticed, most people say, or these few people that I've looked up say, you gotta focus on, one of the things is you gotta focus on becoming the person you want to be. See, I was more so goal driven. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, losing weight. Like, I wanted to get to 160. I was at 190. Then, let me tell you, I got from 190 all the way down to 163 or 165. It was one of those. 165, 160. I think it was 165. That's a pretty big difference. That's pretty much right where I wanted to be, right? Five more pounds ago. I crashed out. I went from 190 to 163. 5 back to 190, whatever. Like, gained that all back. That's crazy. If that's not a cycle, then I don't know what is. That tell you everything. That just literally means I didn't adopt the habits. I didn't become the person that it took to maintain that. Because I was so goal driven. And I self-sabotaged. It's almost like, but the crazy part is, I kept telling myself, oh, I ain't getting fat no more, man. That shit dead. Because I know I didn't like it. I hated it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how I feel. I don't like the way the clothes look. You know what I'm saying? Your skin don't look as good. You know what I'm saying? The energy level was low. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't want to really go out and do stuff. Like, it's a lot that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Versus how I feel when I'm looking good. You know what I'm saying? So, but the crash out came. And this is not the first time I've done it. I've done it a few times. So that really tell you a lot right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, about becoming. Because once you become, then you've adapted these habits and this mindset of a person who is like what you want to be. So therefore, you're not gonna make the decisions that you did before. You're not gonna have the same habits that you did before. You might have a little twinkle, like a little sprinkle of it, but that's it. It's not gonna be the main. Like, the good will outweigh the bad instead of the bad outweighing the good. And that brings me to the fact that another thing that I've heard, which we probably all heard, is how you do one thing is how you do everything. Which you probably wouldn't notice it if you ain't paying attention or never heard of that, you know? Because I didn't. But then when they said that, I was thinking, man, so with the weight loss, I wasn't consistent and I didn't adopt the habits of a person who eats healthy. I also trade stocks, which is another part of one of my goals. I trade options. And I will always have this problem where I was trying to grow my account. So I start off with a certain amount. Well, let's just use a real life example. I start off with this is what I did today, man. I started off with some I think let's say I 2,000, right? And then I take it to 5. Then I crash out. Then at another point I had my account at 15,000. From 15,000, I had a hard time getting over that 15,000. It was like some psychological thing where, for some reason, in my brain, I thought it was a hard level to get over. When the reality of it is, if you sustain the habits of a successful trader or successful anything, then all you gotta do is keep doing the same thing. Nothing really changes, but the number, the amount of you leveraging or whatever, it's all the same at the end of the day. But in my brain, I made it more complicated than really what it was. You know what I'm saying? So or maybe sometimes I was probably over leveraging, but in either way, I would just crash out. And I did it with a smaller account too. So it's like, and then I always had this mindset of, oh, well, I need more money. If I have more money, I'll just like, let me just add more money so I can make more money. This is a mindset thing. It was just bad. It was just like the concept of how I was thinking just was not of a successful trader. It was of a person who fails, who crashes out. And that's exactly what I did and what happened. You know what I'm saying? So how you do one thing is how you do everything. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be real careful with what you do, you know, on a daily basis. But so you got that with the trading options, and what's it called? Losing weight. So more information I came across was saying how you want to kind of have affirmations, and you want to envision yourself where you want to be, right? So that just takes and also meditating, you know, pretty much kind of reflecting on the life that you want to live, because at the end of the day, it's really, we are creators, many creators, you know what I'm saying? We are made in the image of God, and God gave us this ability to be able to project in our brains or have these thoughts that we can then manifest in real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, at the end of the day, unless you're coming up with something that's like never had been done before, you cannot put it in your head that you can't do something that somebody else has done, because they're not more special than you. I mean, maybe they was put in a better predicament, or they know XYZ, but at the end of the day, it's really no excuse for that. You know what I'm saying? There's no excuses. You can still get it done and make it happen. But by us being creators, that's the beautiful part about it. And it also makes it okay. Yeah, I've been messing up, right? I have not been fully reaching my capabilities based on my habits, right? And I've done it multiple times over. Like I told you, there's been plenty of times where I lost weight, gain it, make money, lose it, make money, lose it, make money, lose it. Cycle, right? But the beautiful thing is, it's always, if you wake up, you got another chance. But the thing is, you never know when you're gonna be out, or you know, when it's done and over with. So we really should be taking full advantage. But don't put too much pressure on yourself. At the end of the day, yeah, you messed up, you done it bad, but as long as you got today, you wake up, and you got another chance to do what you need to do. But you can't keep relying on that, right? What I'm saying is, it's not over with. So you can get to those habits, right? So it's like, all right, now my goal now is to focus on becoming the person who's healthy and in shape, physically, mentally, you know what I'm saying, spiritually. What the hell is that? And becoming a trader, a successful option trader who follows the rules, who knows when to size in, who knows when to pull back, who knows when to sometimes just sit back and look and observe and what's going on. Just kind of being full aware of your emotions, remaining conscious and making conscious decisions. Also, another thing that can help bring everything together is taking control of each day, knowing exactly what you're going to do and what you want to accomplish each day. Because which is pretty much a to-do list. Once you got your to-do list, By you creating that to-do list, you putting yourself in a position to win over the course of time. Not only are you putting yourself in a position to win, you will know exactly how you did it, because it'll be you can go back to your book or your notes or whatever, and then you can see, okay, this is what I've been doing. You can keep track. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of the word that they call it when you keep a track of your. I don't know the word right now, but it don't really matter. So, having a to-do list and focus on becoming the person. And becoming is just really thinking, what would a person who's healthy eat? What would a person who's healthy drink? What would a person who's healthy, how would a person who's healthy work out? Okay, boom. I also got a trucking company. Right? So that kind of get in the way with me trying to work out, right? But at the end of the day, eating healthy is the most important thing as far as like being healthy and in shape. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not eating right, then you can work out all you want. I've done that so many times. I'll be working out. I'm talking about going hard, hitting miles, running, jumping, like push-ups, pull-ups, everything. And my shape really not. I'm looking good, but I'm not looking how I'm supposed to be looking. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not doing the thing that's the most important. I could be outworking people who on as far as physically, but like it's people who can look, who don't work out nowhere near as much as me, but it still look better than me because they're doing the most important thing, which is eating right. So that's what I gotta focus on, and then that will lead into other things as well, as far as like with training. It's all discipline. You know what I'm saying? You're not disciplined in one thing, you're not going to be disciplined in another, because you got a habit of not following the rules of life. Some people would like to think that there is no rules of life, but that's cap. You know what I'm saying? We know that. It's not real. It's not a real thing. Now, some things, it's no particular. I'm not about to get into all that. Like, so you get what I'm saying. There's rules, but then there's also not rules. There's different ways to make things happen. But I'm going by it. I gotta follow the rules that I know that work. Because when I go against the grain, I lose money. I gain weight. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and that comes with a lot of different things. And then you gotta also think you can't be selfish. Because at the end of the day, it's not just you. My life affects everybody around me. Anybody who knows me, it affects their life. Anybody who knows you, it affects their life. So you want to be very cautious of the person you are. Because you don't want to drain people, or you don't want to feed into people's bad energy or habits or anything like that. You want to kind of add to people's life. You know what I'm saying? You want to be that person that they look to for advice or just motivation and that energy to move them and keep them striving. Because at the end of the day, one person doing good is not enough. A group of people is a lot better than just one. So, you know how they say one person running is crazy or something like that, but a group of people running together is a marathon. Squirrel probably don't see me, but whatever. So anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm focusing on. I done gained all that weight back. I'm documenting this. I'm gonna post it on YouTube, because at the end of the day, what I'm going through, everybody go through. I'm not special. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have similar habits that's not good or whatever. And I'm just really just capturing this moment for when I get those results. I could look back and reflect on these videos and talk about the moment that what I was going through at this time, and then say I came out of that. You know what I'm saying? So I can use that. So people can use that as motivation to say, and he changed his life. I can do the same. I'm not in the worst situation, clearly. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a Tesla, but like at the end of the day, man, I got a lot of things that's you just never know what somebody going through behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying? So what you see is not always what you get. So you want to remember that, you know what I'm saying? What you see is not always what you get. Pay attention, stay focused, you know what I'm saying? Meditate, pray, listen to your conscience, be conscious of your decisions that you make, and apply action. You know what I'm saying? Reading and thinking and talking is all good, but anybody can talk. Like this is easy. You know what I'm saying? We can talk. I can talk all day. You know what I'm saying? I can yap. But at the end of the day, what's most important is your actions. Your actions determine your outcome. So, and then don't complain about what you can't control. What you can't control is out of your hands. So you'd be crazy to sit there and try to be mad about something or try to force something that you can't control. That's delusional. Don't even try to do that. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. We elevating. We're going to focus. We're going to get better. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be consistent in everything we do. We're going to be confident in everything we do. And we're going to move like that. Like, it's just, this, you know what I'm saying? This life is a war. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you ever get better. Nobody cares if you stuck in the same position. Nobody cares how you feel for real. Maybe a couple people, but it ain't a lot of people, trust me. Most people do not care about how you feel, bro. So it's like, then you got the people who shit on you, you know what I'm saying? Treat you like this, treat you like that, act like you ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that they don't feel like you're important to talk to. Like, people, listen, how you see yourself, trust me, people see you the same way. So you got to change that around, you know what I'm saying? They got to respect who you is. When you come around, they got to know what's up. That's the level it got to get to. If it's not that level, it's like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at the end of the day, my channel, I'm just here to motivate the people, motivate myself, and show y'all the journey. Anything is possible. You can make anything happen. And never give up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be showing my truck company. I'm going to be showing the stocks. I just got to figure out a good way to do it. And then showing y'all the weight loss journey. So I'm probably like 190 something right now. Let me see. I'm probably like 190 something right now, but that's all good. I'm going to get to 160. And I'm going to stay there, you know what I'm saying? I might change it from there, I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Well, so like I said, man, just stay focused. I'm saying keep grinding. It's never too late, and we're gonna make it happen, man. I hope y'all stick with me or come along this journey at some point in time. Let's get it. Peace, love, and prosperity.
I just want your body. Fuck with you the long way. You the shit, girl, you the one. Anything I can get it done.